Hair transplant or medication? Most men get this decision wrong in both directions. Some spend years on pills hoping to regrow what's already gone. Others buy a transplant the hair loss isn't ready for. After 30,000 procedures, here's how I actually make this call. And for a lot of men, the honest answer is both, in a specific order. First, what each one actually does, because they solve different problems. Medication protects what you still have. It slows or stops the loss, and in some men, thickens thinning hair. What it does not reliably do is bring back a hairline that's already gone. A transplant is the opposite. It moves permanent hair into the areas you've lost. It rebuilds, but it does absolutely nothing to protect the native hair around it. Protection versus rebuilding. Once you see it that way, the decision gets simpler. Where medication wins, early loss and unstable loss. If you're in your 20s or early 30s and the thinning has started recently, your hair loss hasn't shown you its final map yet. And operating on a moving target is how men end up with an island of transplanted hair and a retreating shoreline behind it. Stabilize first, medication for 12 months minimum, see where things settle. That patience is what makes a later transplant look right for the rest of your life. Where a transplant wins, established loss, a stable pattern, and areas that are simply bare. If your hairline has been where it is for a few years, if the crown is thin and holding, medication has nothing to regrow there. Redistribution is the only thing that fills it. And past a certain point of loss, a transplant isn't the aggressive option, it's the only honest one. Now, the answer most men actually need? Both sequenced. The transplant rebuilds the front, the medication defends everything behind it. Skip the medication after a transplant, and you could spend years watching new thinning open up behind your investment. The best hair transplant results I've ever produced belong to men who treat the medication as the foundation and the surgery as the architecture. If you're weighing the investment side, watch Is a $22,000 hair transplant worth it? Here's the math. And before you book anywhere, watch Avoid these 5 mistakes before getting a hair transplant. The first mistake on that list is the expensive one. For an honest read on your specific pattern, the consultation link is in the description. I'm Dr. Shim Ching in Honolulu. I'll see you in the next one.